most gold I'll ever see in my life is on this hat strap. What's up guys, it's Guy, and I am here today with another Storytime video. I haven't done a Storytime video in a little while, but I like to do other shit sometimes, so too bad. Now, today's Storytime has to do with gay people and gay intimacy. So if you don't like that, go away, you fucking asshole. Well, to the people that have stayed, today's video is going to be about my first ever GRINDR experience. Now, if you don't know what GRINDR is, it's basically a very, very, very trashy dating app for the gay community. I know, isn't that wonderful? It's a hookup app, let's be real. It classifies as a dating app, but bitch where? 2 months ago, I had my very first GRINDR hookup. I always have withdrawals from this app. I always delete it when I get upset, or I always delete it thinking, I don't need a man, I don't need shit, I don't need nothing. But desperate times 2 months ago called for desperate measures because it says that it was February 20th. But the last time I had any sort of sexual encounter / release was February 29th. Of 2016. It was almost a year since I've gotten a blowjob. So I went to GRINDR and I was like, fuck you assholes, I want to get my dick sucked. So guess what I did? And this guy was 25. 25. He's totally 25. I'm not gonna name any names, so let's just call him Greg. Greg is in medical school, so he's like a doctor. And when he told me that, I was like, whew. So I opened GRINDR and he doesn't have a picture like immediately, like he just sends them in the first message basically. He said, hey man, and sent a bunch of pictures of his gorgeous self. And he said, looking, I can host, and hosting in the gay community, it means basically we could do it at my house, okay? And I asked for face pics and he sent them to me, and he's such a cute guy. Like, I thought he was gonna be all body, no face, but he was all body and face. And then I did the same thing and he's like, you wanna meet up? And I was like, what are you into? And he said, everything. And I was like, who? So we did the usual, how old are you? Are you clean? When'd you get checked? When this, when that, blah, 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 blah. And then he texted me his phone number, and that's where the rest of the conversation goes. It was around 7 o'clock when he first started texting me, so we basically met up the same night. He said, is this okay to say on YouTube? You know, let's fucking find out. It says, send me some more pics and come put your dick in my mouth. And I was like, ooh, straight to the point. We like that around here. We like that. Now, we made it very clear that we weren't gonna fuck each other because we don't do that usually the first night. This was a bad story to tell, I'm sorry. So he sent me his address and I get there, right? We introduce each other, we hang out on the couch a little bit, and he's playing some movie with Leonardo DiCaprio in it, so y'all know the mood was set. So I get in his house, he's playing the movie, and I'm sitting on the couch and so is he. We're talking a little bit and then it kind of just stops, and then he gets up and then he gets on the floor and just kind of like starts rubbing my legs, and I'm like, clothes come off, okay? Clothes come off. There's no other way to put it. And then he asked me to come upstairs where his room is because that's where the magic happens. I say yes and we go upstairs. While we were texting each other, he asked me to bring gear. And of course I have gear, so guess what I brought? I brought the fucking gear. I don't know if I should put an age restriction on this. Basically, mouth are on parts, okay? That's fine, we get it. Then he asked me to whip out the gear, so I bring out the gear. Let's just say restriction was involved, okay? And it was a great time. He was just restricted, and I did what guys do best, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not really good at anything, so that's just in the air. After we both finished, he couldn't talk, but you know, that's gear. That's the kind of gear I'm talking about. He couldn't talk, so And I like to be an asshole, so I kind of left him there for a little bit while I put my clothes back on. Yeah, I put on my clothes and then I left. I'm totally kidding, I'm just kidding, I swear to God. I put my clothes back on. I got him out of restriction mode, and then we basically just said our goodbyes, and that was it. We had another experience later on, 3 weeks later, so he gives great head, and he lets me do whatever the fuck I want to him, so guess fucking what? So yeah, that was an uncomfortable story to tell, so... Oops. So I guess that was it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more fucking videos like this. No. There will be no more like this, I'm sorry, but there will be more videos. Just make sure you follow me on all of my social media accounts. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!